Kamala Harris just made a shockingly subtle Met Gala debut and somehow stole the spotlight anyway. In a world where celebrities battle it out with sequins, feathers, and borderline optical illusions to dominate the Met Gala red carpet, Kamala Harris pulled off what might be the most unexpected flex of the night, showing up unannounced and skipping the red carpet altogether. Yes, you read that right. The former Vice President of the United States made her first ever appearance at fashion's most extravagant night out, and she did it without even walking the iconic Met steps. Instead, Kamala Harris slipped quietly into the Met Gala on the arm of her husband, Doug Emhoff, draped in a show-stopping black and white off-white gown that screamed elegance, power, and unapologetic confidence. While celebrities like Zendaya and Doja Cat wrestled for headlines in elaborate couture and meme-worthy looks, Harris kept things classic and commanding. Her silk ensemble, designed by Off-White under the creative direction of I.B. Kamara, featured an asymmetrical cape sleeve and a cascading scarf. An ensemble meant to channel timelessness, according to the fashion house. And in that moment, Harris didn't just attend the Met Gala, she owned it. Vogue's personal invite and a political power play. This wasn't some random fashion experiment. Harris was personally invited by none other than Vogue's editor-in-chief and Met Gala co-chair, Anna Wintour, fashion royalty herself. According to a spokesperson, Wintour extended the invite as a gesture of support and solidarity. The appearance came just before a major Democratic National Committee fundraiser, making it clear this wasn't only a style statement, it was a strategic one. It's Harris's first major public appearance in months. Since the bitterly contested 2024 presidential election, one that saw her return to private life with a quiet but firm grace, Harris has remained largely behind the scenes, focusing her energy on select engagements. Most recently, she spoke at the Leading Women Define Summit and the Emerge Gala, events focused on elevating women in leadership and politics. At the Emerge Gala, Harris didn't hold back. With fire in her voice, she delivered a scathing rebuke of President Trump's new term. Instead of an administration working to advance America's highest ideals, we are witnessing the wholesale abandonment of those ideals, she declared. And what we are also seeing in these last 14 weeks is Americans using their voice and showing their courage. If her words at that event lit the match, her quiet yet regal arrival at the Met Gala fanned the flames. This wasn't just fashion, it was politics with style, substance, and a whole lot of symbolism. Off-white, black dandyism, and a message in every stitch Kamala's gown wasn't just beautiful. It was deeply intentional. The look paid homage to this year's Met Gala exhibit, Superfine Tailoring Black Style, a cultural deep dive into the rich and revolutionary history of Black dandyism. Curated by scholar Monica L. Miller, the exhibit is based on her groundbreaking book Slaves to Fashion, which examines how Black individuals across generations have used clothing as resistance, empowerment, and identity. Kamara, Off-White's creative lead, didn't mince words about what Harris represents. To me, the true core of dandyism is rooted in confidence and strength, he said in a statement. There is no person who exemplifies these characteristics more than Kamala D. Harris, someone who has overcome adversity and continues to be a beacon for so many. In other words, she wasn't just wearing a dress, she was wearing history. Harris, fashion, and the politics of style. This isn't the first time Kamala Harris has used fashion as a form of messaging. Throughout her career, her clothing has been steeped in symbolism. Think back to her suffragette white pantsuit on election night, the pussy bow blouse she wore while being sworn in, a nod to women who fought to be heard. And who could forget the Converse sneakers and black blazer from her now iconic Vogue cover, shot by Tyler Mitchell, that sparked nationwide debate about power, identity, and what it means to look presidential? And let's not forget the tan Chloe suit at the 2020 Democratic National Convention, widely seen as a cheeky homage to former President Barack Obama's infamous tan suit moment. Harris knows exactly what she's doing, and every stitch, every shoe, every sleeve is part of the story, a night of political fashion statements. Harris isn't the first political figure to leave her mark on the Met Gala, but she may be the most subtle and yet most impactful. In 2022, Hillary Clinton returned to the Met for the first time in 20 years, donning a crimson Althusser gown embroidered with the names of groundbreaking American women. A year before that, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez ignited a firestorm in a white gown emblazoned with "Tax the Rich" in red lettering, a bold political statement to who